How long does this last? 16 minutes. I need way more time than that. That share. Go to Twitch. Twitch, don't worry, we're coming up live. Me. Turn it down so I'm not too loud. Hopefully you can hear me. Looking for some good royalty-free music real quick. Where is... Oh my goodness, where did my synth? They took away my synth. Oh, there it is. I think the lo-fi playlist gives me a little bit more. Yeah, wiggle room. There we go. We'll go with a lo-fi playlist. Beep. Back here and good to go. All right, cool. We're gonna get started in just a little bit. Multi-stream. If you're watching me, thank you very much. I am here on Facebook. I am here on Twitch. I am here on YouTube. And as soon as I can get my numbers up, I'll be on TikTok as well. Wah, wah, wah. Is everything within arm's reach? I believe it is. Okay, cool. Oh, baby, this is awesome. All right. We'll be going live in just a second. Getting everything ready, waiting for some people to drop in. Thank y'all very much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. First, let me cue this up and then pin it. Thank you, Alex, for always reminding me to pin my links. Comment is pinned. All right, cool. So now anybody can see. And then I'm going to go over to Twitch and post the same thing. Twitch. Board. Loop. There we go. Okay. All right, 30 seconds and then we'll get this game going. Big game. Very excited to talk about my new partnership, my new sponsorship. What is it? There we go. And let me go ahead and mark this out real quick. I know that some people get cranky when addresses are on the stream, so all right, here we go. Boop, 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 boop. Ta-da! Hey, ta-da! Super excited for today's stream. Hi everybody, I'm Big Mike, the Big Bad Nerd Dad. Very excited to stream about Crescent Moon Alchemy Company's ambassador program that I've joined in. I'm a side quester, and they have sent me some amazing things. I ordered some dice and goblin treasure. My sponsor, the Aegis Creative Company, picked up the game night backpack for me. I really, really wanted it, and it is a great, it's going to be a great asset to my convention season coming up, because it just holds way more than my messenger bag. I'm going to show it off here in just a little bit. But I want to give a huge shout out to the Aegis Creative Company, to Crescent Moon Alchemy Company. I'm still getting used to saying that. I'll have them up on my sponsor banner right here pretty soon. I have a link up on my Facebook and my Twitch. As soon as I can, I'll go throw it up on the YouTube description. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the comments. First, I want to say that they blew up. Crescent Moon Alchemy Company blew up on TikTok because they were trying to get content creators to show off their game night backpack. And it's a phenomenal backpack. I'm going to show it off here in just a second. But a few weeks ago, my buddy James, Fallen Inc., he's on here all the time. James was like, "Oh, Mike, you got to check out this TikTok and this company. They're based right here in Houston. They have this really neat looking backpack, and the backpack looks like a video game adventurer, what you would think that an adventurer from a tabletop RPG would have as a backpack. It's really, really neat." He's like, check out this TikTok. So I looked at it and I was like, you know what, that's pretty cool. And they were giving them away at the time. Well, they were trying to get content creators to try them out, review them. And so I was like, you know what, let me throw my name in the lot. Whoop. And like the very next day, they were like, guys, we got so many people that want to do it. We don't have enough backpacks to give away. And I was like, oh, I'm probably not going to get it because my stream isn't, off the charts crazy. And it would make more sense for them to go with a content creator that could get them a little bit more exposure. But they did offer the opportunity to become a brand ambassador. And I love doing that. I love checking out people's wares. And Crescent Moon Alchemy Company has some fantastic items for tabletop role-playing games. They have a lot of really cool drinkware. They have some really nice shirts. Oh, speaking of shirts, I ordered the Dungeon Gear t-shirt. Hopefully you guys have been able to hear me. Maybe it wasn't too muffled while it was under my vest, but so it's just got a bunch of really cute Dungeoneer, little lantern, bow and arrow, wizard staff, potion bottles. Really nice, and it shipped out super quick. Everything got to me within a week. They were on top of it, and if you look at their TikTok, they have so many orders that they're knocking out and just sending them out. And so I was like, oh, cool. I got my little box of loot for my girls. I got the dungeon backpack. The Aegis Creative Company ordered it and sent it to me. I'm going to show that off in just a little bit. And then today in the mail, my t-shirt came in. I didn't want to do anything until I got all my cool stuff in so I could show it off. And I really like it. It is a very thick t-shirt. Usually when I pick up things off of somebody's Etsy store, or even in retail stores nowadays, their shirts are very thin, light. The fabric isn't great. This is a very nice thick shirt. This shirt's gonna last me a long time. It's definitely a winter wear shirt. It's thick enough to where I might sweat a little bit if I have it on, but it's gonna be great for when I go to conventions and I'm gonna be in rooms that I'm unfamiliar with. So usually they crank down the AC and freeze out people at the conventions that I go to, and that's one of the reasons that I bought this shirt specifically, was so that I could wear it out and have some fun, and something tabletop RPG themed. So, and this is their Dungeon Gear t-shirt. It's one of the many different t-shirts that they have. The next t-shirt that I want to get is the Alchemy Apprentice, because my RPG setting that I've been working on for the past 6 years, Lunaria, is all about alchemy. So I was like, this is another thing that I really, really like. I love the idea of alchemy and transmuting things and magic without magic. You know, it's science with magic. So I'm moving forward with that. And what I would like to do now is show off all the little things that I got, and start with the one thing that I was the most skeptical about when I was trying out their products, because to me it just looked like a bunch of random stuff you could grab off of Temu, right? Really cheap dice, little baubles and things like that, but it actually turned out to be something fantastic that you can give to brand new players, or the little kids in your life, which is what they did for me. Let me go ahead and switch the camera view. Boop. All right, so I marked out my address, but they sent it in this super cute themed magic inside, beautiful sparkly sticker, branded tape, really makes them look professional. Cracked it open, and it had this cute little pouch, the reusable Ziploc pouch. There was only one in here, and they didn't say that they were going to send this. So this, along with some stickers that they gave me, I gave them each to the girls. Unfortunately, because there was only one of these, I didn't want to give it to one of the girls and the other one didn't have it, because then I'm sure a meltdown would have ensued. But it's a really pretty foily Ziploc pouch. It can hold a few things in there. Maybe you can use it as a makeup pouch. I wouldn't use it to hold dice, but it had stickers in there, so maybe you put business cards or something small. Cute. Personalized little note thanking me for the order, from the Crescent Moon Alchemy company. A beautiful business card. I really like the ombre, whatever it is, from blue to purple. Branded tissue paper, which I thought was super cute. Remember. And I'm going to keep this forever and ever, because they're the first people to actually get back to me and want me to be a brand ambassador. Like, I've been trying for years to be a brand ambassador for gaming companies and gamer gear and things like that. And for them to reach out to me after they had hundreds of people come to them, really makes me feel special. And I'm really glad to be a part of this team and to be a part of this brand, or to be helping the brand. So I will wear it and show it off wherever I go. In fact, I'm going to ask them for some more stuff so I can hand out at the different conventions that I'll be going to. So I want to start off with the thing that I was most skeptical about, and that was the Scoop of Goblin Treasure. Mystery Scoop of Goblin Treasure. Scoop of Mystery Goblin Treasure. So it's super cute. When they scoop it out, they show it on their TikTok where they put it inside of a little box, and then they smush it out and they let you see what it is. So these are just little treasure chests that Lulu and Mimi have put together and painted so they can keep all of their little RPG stuff together inside of it. They keep their minis in there, their dice. I'll show that dice off in a little bit as well. So the Mystery Goblin Dice Scoop comes like this. Right? And so they just get a big old scoop, pour it out, and it's going to have a bunch of little random things. So this was perfect for my girls. They absolutely loved it. If you go back to my TikTok, you can see me opening the box and giving it to them. They were very excited because it comes with all this stuff. It comes with dice, right? So it comes with a good amount of dice. Dice that, you know, every player needs. And they're all different types. So maybe you get a couple of scoops and you can put together an actual dice set. Right? And we got some that are about the same. And then there's little trinkets in there, like these little pretty little stones. So it's treasure. To my little girls, to my 5 and my 3-year-old, it was treasure. And as a dungeon master, you could definitely use these as some sort of spell component or something to reward the players with, and be like, hey, here goes you found a gem worth 500 gold. Boop. And instead of just telling them that, you can hand that over to them and use it as a prop. Beautiful little key. I'm sure that this, again, a lot of this stuff, when I looked at it, I was like, oh, it just looks like stuff that you can put together off of Temu or Wish or whatever you want to call it. But it's so well presented. It's so well thought out. You know, a lot of dice, little treasures. Something that you can't just get off of Temu are these little Wish in a bottles. So, see if I can get this to focus up. There we go. Alright, so they make these. They had to have made these in their shop. And it glows in the dark. Super cute. It's a little glass bottle with fluorescent glitter and stars and things on the inside. And this is what my daughters were most excited about. Because it's a little potion. It's a wish in a bottle. On their website, they have a wish in a bottle in a much larger scale, about this big. You know what? I think it would probably be about this big in comparison. Probably about this big. They make it. It's got a bunch of phosphorescent, glow-in-the-dark stuff on the inside. And they have a bunch of really cool other potions too. Like they have potion bottles about the same size as this, with a D20, and then whatever they put on the inside is super swirly and in different colors. I saw a stamina potion, I saw a health potion, I saw a mana potion. So they're color coordinated to all those different things. And what it is the potion bottle has the cork or stopper on top with a wax seal on it to stop it from opening. And when you flip it over, the D20 on the inside floats to the top and acts kind of like a magic 8-ball. And I thought that was really neat. That's very unique. It's very cool. It's perfect. It goes along perfectly with their Crescent Moon Alchemy theme of their shop. I did not get one because I was very limited on funds, so I could pick up a few small things. As a dungeon master, all of this is great to have as excess stuff. You get a couple of scoops of the Goblin Mystery loot, and you're gonna have little props to give away. Look, it's just a little glass or hard plastic mushroom. It'll glow in the dark. You can definitely pop those on a map, on a gridded map, and be like, oh look, there's mushrooms and things you can try and pick up. Another cool thing that I don't think you can get off of Temu, I didn't really look, and so what I think makes it really special, along with the wish in a bottle, tiny wish in a bottle, are status condition markers. So this is Mimi's character, beautiful fairy. If these are extremely helpful when you're playing and a lot of things are going on, and be like, all right, your character's slowed, your character's been knocked prone, your character has a level of exhaustion, your character's on fire. Who knows what you tell them what they're going to be. These little status condition things go right onto the character. Stay until you take them off. But they could say, I'm sure they say a multitude of things. Mimi just happened to get these inside of her bag. Oop, and a really neat little dragon coin. Got a little shield on one side. A little dragon on the other. So this is what Mimi got in her bag. Let me take this out because I don't want the glass bottle to bump. And then they each got a set of their mystery dice. Now these mystery dice are much better in quality than the dice that come in the mystery scoop, and I want to show these off because they are beautiful. Alright, so these mystery dice, the camera doesn't do them any justice. They're very, very iridescent. They color shift from blue to yellow. The lettering is very big. The numbering is very big and stylized. So it's not just a generic 1, 2, 3 like on the regular dice that are in here, right? Or it's just a generic 2. But this really neat stylized font in comparison to the regular one. But these are their mystery dice sets. Lulu's, I like Lulu's a little bit more because it's a pink to purple. And I just thought it was very pretty and a very good selection for a little girl. It is a 7 dice set. Very well made. Looks beautiful. And they're mystery, so you never know what you're gonna get. So they'll make great gifts for any of your players or for yourself. Lulu's treasure chest. Let me show you her dice. Alright, so here they go, like from a pink to a purple. Super iridescent. Love the font, the stylized numbers. It's a 7 dice set, so this is just like something that you would pick out from an actual game store, a local game store, but for a fraction of the cost. I would think that it's half the price. These are I think they were $4.99. Regardless, normally with a 7-piece dice set, you're paying about $8 to $10, depending on the dice set. Because even these little ones that I picked up for the girls were $6, and these are tiny dice, itty bitty. Oh, and I didn't show you the stickers. They also had these little stickers that they gave the girls. Nothing super fancy, but it's real cute. Little 8-bit hearts. I think from Legend of Zelda or any other 8-bit, 16-bit game. Lulu got basically the same thing, right? When you get a scoop, a mystery scoop, you're gonna get a bunch of dice, and I think that Lulu took some of Mimi's items, some of her. So a handful of prop jewels. I really like this one because it's not see-through. It's like a metallic rainbow rock, a little diamond. So when you tell your players they find a gem, or maybe you just put it onto a little holder on the table as they're trying to steal it. Fortunately, they both got a wish in a bottle. Fits perfectly. Ton of dice, a lot of D4s. I just realized it. Lulu in hers got looked like a orc fighter mini. Right. And again, if you go to their TikTok and you watch them, they have a video, a TikTok clip where they are making the stuff that goes into it, and they dump a bunch of dice, they dump a bunch of miniatures. a bunch of glow-in-the-dark dice, and something that was not in Mimi's but was in Lulu's is this item token. So this is a hand axe. Let's say your characters are playing and you say, oh, there's a magic hand axe on inside of the treasure chest. Who wants it? And then one of your players says, oh, I want it. All right, cool, here. It's a hand axe. This one actually just says, it gives you all the description of it. Hand axe, it's worth 5 gold pieces. It's a simple melee weapon. There. Simple melee weapon. 1d6 slashing damage. It's light. You can throw it. It's got a range of 20 to 60 feet. I thought this was really neat. I am very much into tokens and rewarding players with something physical. So this, the exhaustion tokens, the little bits of prop gems. And what was it? Oh, and the wish, right? Super cute, super useful. Players will love it. And they've done all the work for you by putting it inside one of these little baggies. So this was the one item that I was most skeptical about. It's not very expensive. They are, I think they're $12.95 a scoop. But you get a lot out of it. You get a lot of dice. You get a lot of props. You get items that I've never seen before, like these little item tokens. Really well made. Need to ask them where they got them or if they're making them, because it just looks like stickers on a poker chip, but it's not as heavy as a poker chip. It's much, much lighter. The miniature, while it's not really, really well done, it's still nice to have a mini just for you to play with, to have on the field, to pack extra in case somebody else wants to play. And so these are what my little girls use to keep all of their RPG items in. And thanks to the Crescent Moon Alchemy company, they've filled up their little treasure chests. They've got pretty dice bag with random dice, new beautiful mystery dice, their dice that I bought them, and then their miniatures and other things in here. There goes a magic rock that I should move over. Yeah. I'll close that. Nope. All right, now for the big ticket item. This is something that this is what they're famous on TikTok for. This is what got them so much exposure. This is what everybody wants, and it's currently sold out. It comes in 2 flavors. There's a forest green, and then there's like a sapphire blue. And my favorite color is green. So fortunately, the green one is still in stock. You can still pick up green ones. Their web store is currently closed. If you use my link, you get 15% off your purchase, and I get 5% myself for being a brand ambassador. So that's really neat. Please use my link. But it is their Crescent Moon Alchemy Company game night bag. All right. So it's a good size backpack, and I have put my epic encounter in there, several books. They have a video where they pull out the Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition Player's Handbook, Dungeon Master Guide, and Monster Manual. They pull out a laptop. I mean, it's got tons of little nooks and crannies. Built-in zipper here. It's got a cinch, so after you close the top, you can pull it tight so nothing will fall out. You don't have to worry about people trying to dig inside of it. It's got several deep pockets on the inside. There's this really neat little strap on the inside where they designed it so that if you carry a water bottle, there's room on the side for a water bottle. And this one, I believe, is actually designed specifically for their Crescent Moon Alchemy dice water bottle. It's really neat. It's a beautiful glass tumbler with a compartment on the bottom to hold. It looks like it could hold 2 to 3 sets of dice, depending on the size of the dice. And then it's just I think it's 16 ounces of fluid, 16 or 24, something like that. But this is made specifically for that. It'll fit right in there. Boop. Hold to the side. But on the inside, they put another strap to hold down a cup of water, like those Stanley cups that everybody's using, or a large Arctic cup, or what do I say? Arctic, Yeti, Stanley. All those double chambered stainless steel cups that are super popular right now, that hold lots and lots of water, because we're supposed to be staying hydrated because it's good for us. And it's fantastic, phenomenal. Padded pocket on the inside, so I can drop my laptop, my tablet, my Switch. Who knows what I'll be doing on these con ventures. I put 2 of my little pixel art pins that I do on here. I do plan on adding some more patches. The patch on the front, this is their logo, the Crescent Moon Alchemy logo. Comes right off. You can throw a different patch on there. Boop. It's Velcro. So it's made to easily put on and off. I don't know why people would interchange their patches, but maybe one day you're going to a Call of Cthulhu game, so you put a Cthulhu patch on there. Boop. And then the next day you're doing Dungeons and Dragons. Boop. And then the next day you're doing Cyberpunk. Boop. And then the next day you're doing Savage Worlds. Boop. Whatever it may be, it's interchangeable, so that it's good for you. Whatever you need, whatever you want. Tons and tons and tons of storage space. Something really neat that I've never seen before are these detachable side pockets. So I'm gonna take one off real quick. Boop. This comes right off. Theo Choco. Your crest is a panda. That's cool. Take off the crescent moon. Put a panda on there, Theo Choco. Detachable side pockets. Put a bunch of spare dice, spare minis, a small game. This is more than just a side pocket. It is actually a small dice bag. It actually has a little cinch. You can open it up. And this is definitely where I'm going to keep my spare dice, my loaner dice. Every good dungeon master should always have spare dice with them for those players that are brand new to the game or always unprepared. But I absolutely love that there's this extra dice bag that comes with it. And then when I'm running around at the convention, there are straps on the bottom, these elastic adjustable straps, where I can put my maps, so it looks like an actual adventurer's backpack with maps on the bottom, like a little scroll case on the bottom. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing, is getting a leather scroll case and putting it on the bottom so I don't bend up my maps. But I thought that was super cute. Like I said before, it definitely has a RPG video game adventure backpack style. Like, this is something that I would expect the hobbits to wear when they're going out on their adventures. Super cute. And they're selling like hotcakes. They're completely sold out of the sapphire blue. They do have some hunter greens left. I highly recommend you go and check them out on TikTok. They're on Facebook. They're on TikTok. They've gained a lot of notoriety on TikTok because of them trying to get content creators to jump on board and try out their stuff. And I absolutely love it. I have fallen head over heels in love with their products. Their TikToks are super cute. I've been in email communication with the owners of the company, and they're just really nice, down-to-earth people that love gaming. They have some pretty cute TikToks on their TikTok page where it's them backpacking through the woods in full like Ren Fair garb with their backpacks, and they have like a little picnic and they're doing a Hobbit weekend. So they're just nerds. They're nerds like me. They're nerds like you. They're going above and beyond by having their own small business, and I'm going to have their logo up here pretty soon. I put the link on my Twitch and Facebook. I'll do it again real quick. Paste. And there it is on Twitch. Theo Choco. They do international shipping. So I know that you're in South America. They'll have something for you. Let me see. That's okay. Bloop. And I need to tag these guys at Crescent Moon Alchemy. Bam. All right, so all this to say, I will be doing a lot of stuff for them over the next few months while I'm out and about, traveling to War Dome, the War Dome Houston here in New Caney, just north of Houston. When I'm at the Disability Comic Con out in West Chase, when I go to Comic Palooza, I'm trying to get into even more conventions locally here in Houston. I plan on going out to Chupacabra Con. I'm going to, I don't remember my whole schedule. If there's anybody watching currently that wants me to come out and run demos of Tiny Dungeon or Tiny Cthulhu, I would absolutely love to come out. At the Disability Comic Con, I will be debuting my newest Dungeon Master in Training, Lulu. My 5-year-old will be teaching people how to play Tiny Dungeon and running games with me and teaching new players all the different options that you have as a player. So I'm very excited about that because I think she's going to be a fantastic storyteller and have a very great, illustrious career ahead of her because she is something else. And I can't wait for everybody to meet her and see what she's capable of. But as for tonight, I want to thank y'all very much. This is going to be it for the stream. I will come back next week assembling and painting minis. I want to thank my sponsors, the Aegis Creative Company, for sponsoring not just the backpack, but always contacting me and giving me great advice and for pushing me to move forward. And for everybody else that's watching the stream and sending me comments and shares and things like that, thank you very much. It means a lot. This year has really been a 360 from where I thought it would be, and I'm having so much fun. I'm having so much fun playing games. I'm having so much fun meeting new people. I'm having so much fun living my life again, and I'm very grateful for everybody that's here for me. So I want to say I love you very much. Have a good night. Remember, walls ahead, rubble behind.